I think all men love knives. It's just one of those things that you just cannot have enough of. And boy, is there a lot to choose from. You know, we're actually dealers for 375 knife manufacturers. And I'd say on average, most of those manufacturers will have 50 to 200 different models of knives that they sell. So imagine that. You know, we have 15,000 different knives to choose from. So if you're looking for a knife, it's out there. I just want to go over a little bit some of the different types of knives. You know, everybody's familiar with the sheath knives. These are knives that typically over the years have been used for, in many cases, hunting and fishing, outdoorsmen. These are knives that are one piece. They do not fold. They typically are made with what we call full-tang, where the blade itself goes all the way back through the handle, making it extremely strong and durable. And these knives will normally fit in a sheath very snugly and hang on your belt where they're easy to get to. And there's all different types of sheath knives. This particular one has a gut hook on it, which is used for those sportsmen and hunters out there. This is a bone handle. As you can see, this one has fancy engraving all over it. You can find sheath knives from $10 clear to thousands of dollars. This is a much bigger sheath knife. Most of your sheath knives are going to run with blades in the 6 to 10 inch range. This is one that's made from actually a file. This is an American made knife, and you can see the ridges still on the blade here. So these this is a very heavy duty fixed blade type knife. Again, here's one with another one with a gut hook, more of a skinning type knife. And the folding knives, particularly the clip type knives, have become extremely popular these days. This particular knife is a clip knife. As you can see, it's a big, stout knife. This is one of the larger clip type knives that you can find, and many of them will be much smaller. Today we have many what we call assisted opening knives. This is where it's got a spring that helps to get that knife open quicker, and so it takes very little effort. This folding knife opens very quickly. It's a lightweight knife with a clip on it. Pocket knives have been around for many, many years, and most of you may remember your granddad with his case or old timer or charade. Most pocket knives over the years were more about this size, and many of them have multiple blades. This one has 2 blades. This is probably one of the larger end type pocket knives. It's pretty heavy. It could be used actually with a belt pouch, or it could be held in a pocket. Your pouch knives are normally folding knives that are a little bigger than what you want to carry in your pocket. So by the time they open up, they may have anywhere from a 3 to 4 inch blade. Most of them are what we call a lockback knife, so that when that blade is open, it's locked, cannot fold on your hand and cut your hand. We'll have some type of release mechanism. Some will have a release, a drop-down release like this, where others will have a clip on the inside that you need to move to start your blade in. This is kind of a unique knife in that its release, it's a lock blade, but its release is this little button. So this little lever you push, it folds shut. Even some smaller pocket knives, this is what's called a Texas toothpick, and you can see it's small, compact, real thin blade. Many guys that will wear more dress type pants will like to carry a smaller knife with them. There's other knives that are what we call this particular knife is a folding knife. It's more of a utility, can be used. It's almost getting into like a fillet knife. It's more of what they call like a bait cutting knife. Some of the pouches nowadays are made out of Cordura. This particular one is a sportsman's knife, and we have several models of those around. But this particular one, as you can see, will have a saw, a gut hook, and a knife all together, which is really handy when you're out hunting. There's another of the same type that offers a knife blade, saw blade, and a gut hook all in one combination. These are some of my favorite knives to carry when I'm out in the woods. Here's one that's really small and kind of lightweight. It can be used as a pocket knife, but it also has all three blades. It has sharp knife, the gut hook, and the saw blade all in one. Pocket knives can come in all types of fancy handles, materials. In fact, all knives can. This particular one's a bone handle. Nowadays, there's just many, many beautiful knives that are engraved. Many of these are just kept as collector's items. This particular knife has scrimshaw and ivory. Some of these are just almost too pretty to use. So many collectors will purchase knives like this just because they're a limited edition type series. Your fillet knives come in all sizes. This is sort of a medium type fillet knife, and can be used in the kitchen or out in the field. So as you can see, there's many, many different types of knives, and we've only covered a few here. But if you're looking for a knife in today's world, there's a manufacturer and a type of knife out there that will suit your needs. And we hope that one more thing I wanted to point out before we close here is another popular thing that's starting to become a real rage is the Damascus blades. And this steel is actually a layered steel, where they heat the steel and continue to layer it and layer it, and it becomes very, very hard. And so these Damascus blade knives, which can come in pocket knives all the way up to large fixed blade knives, are very popular nowadays. So good luck in finding the knife of your needs, and there's plenty to choose from.